Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Stream should be started. Oh, should probably have this up. Thing. There we go. Alright. Let's see. We're back with Wrath of the Righteous. Let's see.
The waiting's never fun.
Before anything else, let's finish up with leveling up everyone's mythic paths. Let's see. Extra mythic ability, improved abundant casting. Sure, why not? And uncanny dodge.
I'm prepared.
Next, Ruchelet. Point blank mythic shot. Alright, +2 to attack and damage. Not bad.
Is restless. I wonder why.
Ember, more abundant, greater abundant casting. Let's see. So now you can cast 4 more spells per day of 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells each. Great.
I'll prove I am the best.
Good. When do I just point blank shot mythic? Alright.
No reason to pause.
Seela, what do you get? Vital Strike mythic. Let's see, whenever you use Vital Strike, improved Vital Strike, or greater Vital Strike, to multiply the number of dice roll, you also multiply your strength bonuses. Weapons enhancement bonus and other bonuses that would normally be multiplied on a critical hit by the same number. Extra damage from sources that wouldn't normally be multiplied on a critical hit isn't multiplied by this feat. Cool.
We will win this war.
Let's see. We have I have to make a conscious choice to use Vital Strike. I can't just have it always on. Oh wait, no. Yes, I can. Just right click it.
No one stands in my way.
Okay. Last but not least. Notice. I can't choose the other mythic paths. Not yet, anyway. Azada. A rebel and a fighter for freedom and good. The Azada acts on instinct and trust in spontaneous decisions. The Azada easily befriends those who don't fit into the neat ranks of the official crusade, and does not issue commands but rather inspires allies to fight. So I get a new mythic feat, superpower, and Song of Defiance. Azada starts a performance that grants all allies within 50 feet damage reduction 5 lawful and 5 and regeneration 5. Okay. So I get Summon Astral Deva, superpower. I got supersonic speed. I can choose all skilled or zipping magic. And let's see what mythic feat should I choose? Dazzling display mythic. Let's see. I could use it as a... Wait. This allows me to use it as a swift action at a -20 penalty. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. What else we got though? Improved critical mythic longsword, flawless attack, suffer a -4 on multiple attacks instead of a -5 penalty. That could be pretty neat. Let's see, and any lower, and all these are unavailable. Weapon specialization, weapon focus, sorceress reflex. Cast the first spell after an initiative roll. It's a swift action. Let me see. Skull Mastery. Mythic Resolve. If I chose extra mythic ability, what's my options? Limits Rage, Last Stand. I guess I can do without any of these. Alright, let's see though. I guess I'll get the Dazzling Display one. Now, a superpower. What do we grab? The Zippy Magic. Whenever Azada casts a spell that targets individual creatures, not areas. The spell affects one additional creature within 30 feet. Okay. It sounds great, but not for me. Marvelous Endurance. Azada gains fast healing equal to half mythic rank. From 4th rank on, this number is increased by +5 per mythic rank. Whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit against Azada and her endurance is unleashed, gains 1d6 temp HP per mythic rank, and if it has 25% or less, gains damage reduction 10. Life Bonding Friendship is what exactly? Chooses 1 teamwork feat during this and next mythic rank up. She shares the effects of all teamwork feats. Okay. Says charisma inspires allies so much that even when their hit points drop to below 0, they continue to fight. Even though they are still considered dead or unconscious for all effects, and can be cured by Breath of Life or similar spells as per spell description. After the encounter, or upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to the Azada's Charisma modifier, shared among allies. The allies in this state fall dead or unconscious. If all of the Azada's allies die that way, she becomes fully drained and dies. Yeah, no. Favorable magic. The Azada's magic becomes incredibly more powerful. Let's see. Whenever an enemy makes a saving throw against her spells, they roll the die twice and take the worst result. Whenever the Azada makes a concentration check or a check to overcome spell resistance, rolls twice and takes the best result. If the Azada casts a spell whose description says that a successful saving throw halves its damage or duration, It only decreases by 25% instead. Neat. All skill. Let's see. Whenever it gains a bonus equal to mythic rank to all skill checks, whenever it makes a skill check, it rolls the die twice, and chooses the best result. It's proficient with all types of weapons and armor, and can wield the equipment they want. It's either endurance or wait. How does Incredible Might work exactly? Let's see. Azada gains a morale bonus equal to mythic rank on attack and damage rolls. Whenever she hits with a charge attack or confirms a critical hit, the target has to pass a fort save, DC 10 plus mythic rank plus strength. If the target fails a saving throw or one of the following actions happen. Is that random? Okay. Stunned, prone, pushed away, and stunned. So I got a 50% chance to stun. Let's see, 15%. Enemy is crippled till the end of the fight. They can no longer move except for a -3 penalty to attack and armor class. Enemy becomes exhausted. Enemy is killed. Additionally, Azada can decide to lose these advantages to instead bolster the physical abilities of companions. They gain a bonus on all attack and damage rolls equal to +1 per 2 Azada mythic ranks. That could be good too. Yeah, let's go for Incredible Might. Let's go. Gain a spell. Pretty limited in my choices here. Guess I'll grab Hypnotism. Gain a second level spell. Hideous Laughter, I guess. And a third level spell. Okay. No one has Dominate Animal, so I guess I'll choose that. Overwhelming Grief. When am I gonna run into animals, honestly? So, yeah, we'll go for this. And choose 2 4th level spells. Animal Aspect, Greater. Nah. Yeah, this doesn't seem all that great. Confusion. Maybe. No. Force Repentance, Freedom of Movement. Oath of Peace. Entreating your deity for aid, you make a temporary Oath of Peace, granting your superior defenses, but meaning you can't attack for the duration. For as long as you are subject to this spell, you gain a +5 sacred bonus to armor class on saving throws. If you make a direct or indirect attack or show any hostility, spell ends. So no. If I had a heal bot, this would be a great spell. But like, someone who just focus on healing and buffing. Anyone else? No. Let's see. Shield of Dawn. Any creature that strikes you with a melee attack takes 1d6 fire damage. Yeah, that. And let's see. Not really. Wait. Rainbow pattern only affects enemies. Maybe I should get that. Yeah. Guess I'll choose that. Rainbow pattern. Oh, I also got chaotic healing and deadly beauty and waterfall. Alright, let's see what are these. Chaotic healing. Azada channels positive energy that cures all allies in 30-foot area for 2d8 per plus 1 per caster level. And grants them randomly an effect from one of the following spells: Rejuvenating Poem, Optimistic Smile, or Believe in Yourself. Alright. Deadly Beauty. Just a... Yeah, okay. So... Azada covers herself in flowers with tiny bees. Gets a +5 adamantine. Any creature that makes a successful melee attack against Azada takes 1d6 plus caster level. And piercing damage. Okay. Yeah, so it's just more Shield of Dawn. Waterfall. Creates a waterfall. The affected creature suffers 1d10 bludgeoning damage per 4 Azada caster levels. Okay. Has to pass a fort save or be knocked prone for 1 round. And become vulnerable to cold for 1 minute per Azada caster level. Kinda sucks for my current party. Moving on. I'll most likely use either Deadly Beauty, Shield of Dawn, and like Chaotic Healing. There's either Incredible Might or the All Skill to improve the dazzling display. Follow that path when we get there. Alright. Next up, I guess that's everything. Save, and let's run off. You stand in front of the portal that will lead you to the airship's deck. This vessel will take you to Caulifere, where you'll have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter Hepzimira. Yeah, approach the portal. You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There will be no turning back, and you will only be able to rely on yourself and your companions. Before departing on this deadly and dangerous mission, it would be wise to check your equipment meticulously and complete all unfinished business, because the opportunity to come back here may never appear again. Okay, postpone the journey. Jeez. She keeps pushing it. Fine. The only thing I can think to do is to go all the way back to the Midnight Fane, go into Dresden, like literally just waltz on back in. Hold on. It doesn't even make any sense to do that. Even if I could. Let me go check to see what quests I have. And more importantly, I'm gonna go to the 10,000 delights and sell everything I have currently. Sell my useless stuff, see if I can get any more of all that ridiculously overpowered equipment. Alright. See. Anything for sale? Alright. See. Sell all the random equipment that I don't need. End. That. Yep. Full conductor. What is this doing again? It's just a really powerful dagger. Let's see. Yeah, everything else here is like something particular that's actually good. I guess I can sell the flaming star knife. Yeah. Yeah, I can sell the flaming star knife. Alright. Are these light? I could probably dual wield these. Alright. Sell those. Let's see. Breastplate, sell those. 9 plus 2 leather armors. 4 of those. Alright, for extra stuff. 18 rings of protection plus 1. 12 of those. 5 plus 3. Yeah, I got a lot of extra stuff here. Don't need the +2 natural amulets. Or that. Or the... Alright. I think that's everything. Gonna... Alright. That should be everything. Oldest to newest. Alright. And then before I actually officially sell it, let's see what we got here. Final glance. Deep rip. Wait. Do I already have the soft cut dagger? No, it's still here. Okay. By price. Alright, let's see, what do we have? Whistling Killer. +4 Thundering Dart, deals sonic damage, piercing. Actually, I don't have anything here I'd actually want. Oh, among the weapons. Hold on. Any fancy armors? None that I didn't sell. And accessories. Amulet of Inner Sight. Immunity. Blind and Gaze. Yeah, I should probably get that. See, a bonus against touch attacks, but a penalty against my own touch attacks. And it says touch attacks. It doesn't say melee or ranged. Let's see, what do I have? Grave Lucky Bracers. Righteous Exorcist. Oh, Windowog doesn't have anything, so I can just get them for her. Headband of Reshaping. Only works with Transmutation and Wisdom. Lizard Tail. Let's see. It's only for animal companions, so the only person to have the debate on this would be, you know, let's see. Nope. Only for the first round is it +8, then it doesn't do anything. Oh no, it gives a +3 armor class for the rest of the fight. I can still do without it. I think that's it. If I try to get anything else, it would just be this and this. And then I wouldn't be able to afford it all, right? 1, 2, 3. Huh. Wait, I'm close to being able to afford this. Yeah. So that, and yeah, let's go. The repelling bracers, and if I buy an amulet. Yeah, here it is. Let's see, who do I give immunity to blindness and gaze? I guess you. Don't really need a +3 to AC. If something's trying to hit you, you're already screwed. Let's see. Blindness and gaze. Worst case scenario, probably should put on him, but that's for another time. Alright. It's not like I was going to be using that money for anything else. Let's go. Right. Needs time. 2 moments. So, left. Okay, there's nothing here for the rest of these folks. So, go to Colifair. This isn't even on a timetable. Dangerous knowledge. Decide the lexicon of Paradox's fate. Do that on the way. Alright, that's everything then. And let's go to... Wait. Portal down. No, wait, wrong one. In the entirely wrong place. The heck am I supposed to be? Asimar's house. Home of ardent dreams. Oh, whoops. Wrong spot. this frame rate. Wait, how's the frame rate? It says it's reading at 60, so it's just my computer. Damn. There they go. Such an egregious frame rate. Oh well. Alright. Here we are again. Okay. Yeah, approach this portal. Yes, step into the portal. Alright. The route marked on the map connects Olympia and Colorfear with a black line. It is straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepzimira, Baphomet's daughter, at all costs. The commander's crew looks impressive and menacing, a gang of hardened sky wolves and experienced aeronauts hand-picked by Nocticula. Even the ship itself has the predatory silhouette of a military craft, not to mention a stockpile of supplies and a formidable arsenal. The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks, armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins. They rush upward, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily toward the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. The commander decides to require a Zada Mythic Path. Alright. Shout to the harpies that the ship is under the protection of the Lady in Shadow. Evil. Distract the harpies by throwing a couple sailors overboard. Intimidate. Chase the harpies off with weapon fire and battle cries. Or turn the ship around and flee. Well, since I'm at the Azada path, I'm going to choose it. Greet the harpies with a song of his own. A true hymn of freedom and praise for the tempestuous winds. The harpies react with yearning and awe at the commander's magnificent vocal harmony. Their malicious magic dissipates, but the winged man-eating predators follow the ship for a while, admiring the commander's voice and singing paeans in his honor. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air, like a noxious miasma. This place is Mahara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord-sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Tension and hostility between the crews seem to grow by the second, and a stabbing seems imminent. For no apparent reason at all, a bloody and violent fight breaks out below deck in the blink of an eye, then ends just as quickly. The hearts of the victors fill with horror as they gaze at the sight of their comrades' lifeless bodies at their feet. The commander, who is just passing by, barely avoids a pointless death at the hand of a cleaver brandishing sailor. Had the blade swung a few inches closer, it would have buried itself in his heart. Having reaped her bloody harvest from the ship, Mara mercifully releases it from her grasp. Infuriated, the captain of Nocticula's ship draws his weapon and personally executes the combatants who dared to wound the guest entrusted to him by the Lady in Shadow. With a trembling voice, he assures the commander that the transgression will never be repeated. I wish I could stop that. Alright. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages toward the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing, salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? The commander, orders a landing on Alir, orders the ship to stay on course despite the hurricane. Time is of the essence. Orders the ship to stay on course despite the hurricane. The abyss is filled with vile creatures that threaten the lives of courageous aeronauts. Some of them are sentient, others less so, but while attempting to avoid them all, it is easy to forget about the mightiest and cruelest monster of all, the abyss itself, merciless, destructive, and filled with rage. The ship buffeted from side to side, only ever a moment away from being reduced to dust between two colliding whirlwinds. The commander, not an angel, so I can't choose that, lets the captain take the helm and gives the order to steer through the storm. Use magic device. Oh no. I would need to roll a 15 or higher. Well, yeah. Fail. Rolled a 6. Ability damage. As the ship nears the hurricane's heart, the commander feels the heat trapped inside the storm. It is boiling like a cauldron. Desperately, he tries to spot a safe airstream to fling the vessel away from the inevitable. The commander's courage is commendable, but alas, his skill at guiding an airship is much less impressive. The commander leads the ship right into the eye of the storm. Winds batter the mast, which teeters violently. The mast creaks in protest until it finally breaks with a thunderous crash. The ship splinters into the ocean like a broken toy. Reflex failed. 33. Yeah, I was gonna make that. The commander's violent impact takes a brutal toll. His muscles tighten in pain, and his skull erupts in pain, as though a swarm of angry bees is fighting to get out. Clinging to the wreckage, the commander and his companions fight to survive. After the storm has passed, the ragged survivors barely have enough strength to climb atop the floating fragments of the wrecked ship. They all look like they have aged several years older overnight. Those few sailors who were lucky enough to survive the hurricane leave the commander the same day, flying toward the horizon with the hopes of finding some refuge before they run out of their last vestiges of strength. The expedition has ended in complete failure, as the commander is trapped without any reasonable prospect of reaching Colifir or returning to Elutionera. After days filled with nothing beyond subsisting on scraps of food and anxiously awaiting an unknown fate, the dark silhouette of an unfamiliar airship appears on the horizon. It spots the commander and changes course, heading straight for him. The ship approaching the commander sails under a banner displaying Hepzimira's personal emblem. The commander can already see its crew, silent undead, elite warriors in life and now in death, armed with gleaming blades. The commander valiantly attacks the enemy. The commander faces off against Hepzimira's minions with the zeal of a true crusader, but the sides are dramatically unequal. After a brief and bloody fight, the boarding crew swarms the commander and entangles him in nets. Having tied up the commander, the silent thugs throw him into a stale and musty cargo hold. Their captain, an armor-clad, desiccated corpse with flaming red eyes, maintains a sepulchral silence, refusing to answer any questions. In the darkness, tracking time proves impossible, but the journey definitely lasts days. Long, excruciating days filled with boredom, bad food, and the sickening stench of corpses. Finally, the flight comes to an end. The commander and his companions, still tied up, are dragged out of the cargo hold. Oh, that is terrible. Well, let's see here. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. I don't think it could have been, actually. Never mind. Hello, what did I miss? Why did you fly through the hurricane? I thought I could. Alright. You have been thrown into a cramped, damp cage by Hepzimira's servants. Your captors have confiscated all your gear and equipment, so you must rely on your own abilities. Why did you take the helm? You needed a 25. I had a plus 14 bonus. The bars in this cage have completely rusted through, and it does not look as if the undead guards are paying you much attention. They seem to be muttering something beneath their breath. their mouths moving in a constant stream of ominous whispers. So I'm not a trickster, I'm not a lich. Some water. Let's see. Grab the nearest undead guard, smash his skull through the bars. Let's see. I need to roll a 15 or higher for that. I'm not going to try that. Pick the lock. Need a 30. I need a 3. You needed a 25. Even with your bonus, you can't not make a 25 on a 20-sided die. No, my bonuses could have helped me get a 25. Again, I had a plus 14 bonus. I believed. Alright, a rusty old lock can't stop you. There's a dull click, and you give the door a gentle push. It opens, but you wince at the loud creak of its hinges. The sound is certain to draw unwanted attention. Bodak Sailor, one of the undead guards, hisses through his teeth. You are unarmed, and you don't stand a chance. Go back to the cage, or we'll put you back in pieces.
Surrender or else.
I don't need weapons. Uh-oh. Yeah, my spellcasters can still cast spells. I'm fine. Yeah, 39. I still think I could have pulled it off. Besides, I didn't know I was going to be tagged for weapons. I didn't know I was going to be asked to make a skill check like that. But it'll be fine. It'll work out. You'll see. Everything's good. Does this work on living creatures? I guess. Or I mean, undead. Yeah, nope, never mind. What can you cast anything? Maybe destruction? Uh-oh. Even if you rolled a 20, you'd still be missing a 5. Wait, is that true? Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll go back and I'll check. If it seems like there was no way I could have passed it, because I'm pretty sure there was, then I'll just say never mind. So I'm pretty sure I could have made that. Alright. Did all this. I used the Azada path to just sing the harpies into not trying to kill me. Ran to this mysterious island that made the crew kill each other. And then I tried to go through the hurricane. Now, let's Thir 39. I have a 14 bonus. If I got a nat 20. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you're right. There's no way. Fuck. I totally misread that. Alright, whatever. Let the captain take the helm. Then give the order to steer through the storm. The captain, handpicked for the expedition by Nocticula, is eager to prove that the Lady in Shadow made the right choice. Standing by the wheel, the Skywolf confidently steers the ship through the hurricane, craftily dodging whirlwinds that crumble the air like the hands of a dough kneader. He directs the ship toward a barely visible spark of light dancing in the gloom. The spark keeps growing until it turns into a hole in the fabric of the hurricane. Battered and beaten, the ship barely breaks free of the storm's iron grip. Many sailors have been torn off the rigging by whirlwinds. A giant crack gapes in the hull, and some particularly damaging gusts have blown away the quarterdeck. Judging by the captain's observations, the hurricane has blown the ship to the far south of the archipelago. The storm-battered vessel requires urgent repairs, and the stock of provisions and drinking water in the hold was not intended to support such an unpleasantly protracted journey. The lookout points to a violent glow on the horizon. The source is a series of glaciers which, thanks to their unique optical properties, refract light and produce an amethyst glow that is visible from a great distance. This colossal natural beacon of giant purple glaciers erupts from the bowels of the island of Nahindri, home to pirates and slavers. One such horror of an aircraft emerges from the clouds to intercept the commander's ship. Numerous spikes impaled with riving, flayed bodies decorate the pirate ship, and it looks like the sails are made of the skins of its unfortunate victims. A huge symbol on the sail indicates that the ship belongs to cultists of Dagon, Shadow Lord of the Sea. With bloodthirsty screams, they advance upon the commander's vessel. The commander... Alright. Now I'll probably fail this roll. I'm not an Aeon, so I can't choose this. Chaotic. With my lore religion of 1, I think I can do this. No, wait, it says I can choose a character. So I'm probably better off to deal with this. What else we got? Orders an attack on the pirates. Stealth 39. Tries to hide from the pirates among the clouds. Orders the crew to raise the flag of the Lady in Shadow. Good. Offer to negotiate with the pirates. Let's try negotiating. Well, does it use my mobility? Does it? Oh shit, it does. Uh-oh. We're here again. So much for the good option. This is what being good gets you, people. The pirates, who constantly offer up praises to Dagon, answer the commander's proposal with mocking whistles and laughter. They didn't come here to chat. Their bloodthirsty patron demands fresh sacrifices. The ships clash as boarding hooks fly into the air, bite into the ship, and bind the vessels together with a web of ropes that kill any hope of escape. The boarding pirates launch themselves forward, brandishing their cleavers. The commander's sailors soar upward to meet them with the firm intention of keeping them away from the deck of their ship. The commander can only fail. I can only fail. There's no succeed. So, standing at the helm, Tries to make a maneuver that will give the sailors from his ship an advantage. That will fail. Climb the rigging, trying to strike the pirate leader down personally. I'll fail, but that seems like I'll screw over everybody else less. Alright. The pirate leader circles the ship, bellowing orders, carried by mighty wings. His bulky body is covered in scars and ritual scarification. Climbing in the rigging, the commander manages to reach him. The pirate feigns obliviousness until the commander comes close enough, and then all of a sudden he turns around and grins viciously. With a nasty laugh, the pirate swings his blade against one of the ropes. The staggering momentum of the freed sail sends the commander hurtling overboard. With their leader down, the crew loses their morale, and the outcome of the fight becomes obvious. The commander's ship lurches wildly and collapses into Ishiar, along with those few who survived the pirate sabers. The commander and some of his companions manage to survive by climbing on the wreckage of the airship. However, they can see nothing except the undulating surface of the ocean, extending to the horizon in every direction. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to actually get a good ending here. Let's see, try to hide from Hepzibah undead. Yeah, nope. There's no way. I don't know what to tell you here, Trustius. I don't think I have the bonuses needed or the skill checks available to help me get through this. So, yeah. Hey, bring us some water. If you had just hid from the Dagon cultists, and if you only had more monks. I don't know how the monks could help. But okay, we'll try the hiding. At this point, we're just going to use the power of time travel. Behold. Now, if I fail that stealth check, that's it. Because that stealth check seems like it's the only way out. Alright. I'm skipping through reading all this again. Alright. Monks can fight unarmed, remember? They don't need equipment. That's their whole point. Oh. Yeah, but I still have Ember. She can cast a few spells. It's either that or try to land on Alir. Nah, I'm too stubborn for that. Get us through the ship. Alright. Try to hide from the pirates among the clouds. I need an 8 or higher. You know who you're talking. We all know how this goes. Oh, never mind. Got 15. How about that? With a risky maneuver, the commander manages to change course and direct the ship into dense clouds that could safely conceal the ship from the enemy. After spending a couple of hours searching for their hiding prey, the pirates give up, deciding to hunt for a less elusive victim. Cauliflower is straight ahead, but supplies are running short. The crew plans to replenish them on the forbidding island of Vazglar. Once Vazglar was quite an important island, covered in the ruins of abandoned cities that hid both unimaginable treasures and horrible dangers. But the abyss is ever changing, so now Vazglar lies flooded, and the veins of Nahindrian crystals hidden in its depths have been depleted at the hands of Hepzemir's proxies. All the crew can see is a lonely rock that sticks out of the water like a huge fang. On its summit, the crew spots a small complex of tombs. And not far from it stands a tiny village by the cliffs. Just several houses that look like pale mushrooms with huge caps and round windows. The residents of these homes are most likely a gaggle of fishermen that live off Ishiar's bounty, and now they must be hiding within, afraid the visitors are after their property and supplies. The commander decides to, evil, engage in piracy, and raid the village. Nature, 39. What would I need to pass this? I got 17. Sinus hunting. Search the ruins for any sign of treasure. I don't know. The whole point is to be here to resupply, right? That's a 17 you need to roll. That's too high. Yes it is. So that's out. I don't particularly feel like engaging in piracy and raiding the settlement. So, search the ruins for any signs of treasure. Find a way around Vazglar. I guess search. What differentiates a successful tomb raider from an unsuccessful one? The ability to understand whether a tomb is designed to protect what's hidden inside from thieves, or to protect those on the outside from something imprisoned inside. Dead silence reigns in the ruins before the commander's eyes, and a thick layer of dust indicates that this place has remained undisturbed for many ages. Without a doubt, these tombs are protected with devious traps, and their walls are covered with inscriptions in different languages that threaten potential robbers with a swift and horrible death. The commander, Intimidate, pushes the sailors forward to clear a path for himself. Well, I could do it. The religion one. Can't pass that. Trickery. Oh, it's my skill. Oh god. The only thing I can do is intimidate. I can't do anything else. There's no way for my +1 bonuses to get through a trickery of 39 or a religion of 39. But my intimidate of 45 can surely clear this. I'm just naturally evil. Maybe I should just let myself be taken prisoner. Push the sailors forward to clear a path for himself. Having covered the path through the traps with the bodies of sailors, the commander manages to get to the heart of the ruins. This path turns out to be soaked with it is a necessary evil. No, it's not. I could have tried to fight powerful undead with no weapons or armor or equipment. That probably would have been the necessary evil. Oh God. Why? Okay. This path turns out to be soaked with the blood of unlucky tomb raiders. But the sailors, being too afraid to defy the commander, obediently go to face their deaths, disarming one trap after another. The commander enters the tomb of an ancient mage. A mummified corpse rests on a stone altar, its bony fingers gripping a relic. Facing no resistance from the dead man, the commander resolutely snatches the treasure from the lifeless hands. Immediately, the wall starts to tremble. Coastal stones tumble into the ocean, and the ground itself begins to fall apart. Whatever spell protected this tomb was also holding this piece of Vazglar together. But with the grave's disturbance, the magic has lost its power. The commander and his companions are forced to run for the ship, escaping mere seconds before the rock loses the last of its integrity and falls into the water below in a hail of stones. The fate of the settlement residents who lived too close to the ancient tomb is unfortunate. Item received, harm preventers. Oh God, this is terrible. Fuck. Cauliflower is in sight. However, this is not the end of the expedition, not for the commander. After all, journeys end in a safe port where the fortunate survivors may heal their wounds, quench your thirst, and drink away their loot. Cauliflower promises nothing of the sort. It is all grim rocks, gloomy caves, and the horrible creatures lurking within. One such creature notices the ship and takes flight. The beast is an umbral dragon, its scarlet eyes sparkling rapaciously, its jaws opening hungrily, and the airship seems a convenient snack for this monster. The commander, Demon Path, orders the captain, who brandishes a huge harpoon, to strike the dragon. Can't pass that. Takes the helm and tries to slip away from the attacking monster using a feinting maneuver. Perception 1. Tries to land the ship as soon as possible. Can't do that. Orders the crew to prepare for a fight. Well, guess I'll just go. Too bad you can't have a talk with the Umbral Dragon, you being Dragonborn and all. I'm not a Dragonborn. I'm a Dragonborn Scion. No, Dragonair Scion. It's a difference. Dragonborn exists only in, I think, Dungeons and Dragons. Not in Pathfinder. No. I'll order the captain to do it. Save us, Captain. According to the captain, he's dealt with monsters like this before. Aiming carefully, he sends the harpoon flying. The jagged, hooked blade pierces the monster's hide and sinks into its vulnerable tissue. The sailors grab the rope, still tied to the harpoon's shaft, then pull as hard as they can. Their powerful collective heave forces the beast to flip over in the air. Struggling, the dragon catches the rope with its teeth and quickly rips it out. But the right moment for its attack is already lost. The dragon loses the commander's ship among the cliffs of Califir. The airship finally makes contact with the stony ground of the island. With obvious relief, the sailors hasten to tie the ship to some stone stalagmites so that the vicious winds does not hurl it back to the air. The night grows silent again, deadly silent, and it is unlikely that no one in Califir has noticed the arrival of the commander and his crew. The expedition is over, but the tribulations that fate has in store for the commander are far from over. Somewhere among these rocks is Baphomet's daughter, and she is gathering an army that will soon try to conquer Golarion. You made it. Yep, with the power of time travel, anything's possible. Ugh, man, this was terrible. I had to do something evil, and the evil act granted you loot and experience, but at what cost? I mean, whoever the denizens of that island were. Conversation with Socio. Fuck him. This is where being evil gets you, kids. Remember to murder and pillage when you get older. No, that is a terrible lesson to learn. Besides, my stream is marked for mature audiences only. So kids will never be on my channel. That's how it works, right? They would never click that they were 18 or older. Alright, what does this harm preventers do? These gloves grant the wearer a +4 confidence bonus on saving throws against poison and curse effects. In addition, a +10 bonus on use magic device. Well, ain't that just a kick in the teeth? Way to go. Wishful thinking. Captain, we are proud to be of service to Our Lady in Shadow. It was our honor to bring you here at her request. You could use that. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to chat. We're leaving in a few minutes. Let's see, how well could I use it though? See, this gives me a +2 on my bonus on intimidating. In addition, whenever I confirm a critical hit, enemy suffers a -2 penalty on saving throws against mind-affecting conditions for 2 rounds. I could probably do without that. Sure. Now, with all this out the way, and I guess behind us, let's just save and move on. What does this guy have to say? Same thing. Yep.
Skip the pleasantries.
Cast Bless.
None shall escape.
Groan the Basu. Death-stealing gaze. He's dead. Bow Eliminator. Huh. And Vrolikai. Well, these guys ain't so tough.
Smile. The world's not ending
Wait.
just yet.
That is... Yeah, okay. How'd they lose the bus? Oh, Darren dispels his own buffs because of that ability. Well, he doesn't need a +1 to attack anyway. Still. Could use that.
This war must end.
These guys are using Death Gazes, so I'm gonna... I imagine Death Ward will protect against that. It should be fine. But just in case, put another one on you.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Trust in yourself.
Mage armor.
Rules are made to be broken.
Protection from fire. And resist fire. Alright, there. That should be enough. Build out sailors.
This kill is for you.
Let me see here. Swift action here. Who's this? Castogleer? One more should do it. Alright, this Castogleer has the Staff of the Extinguished Flame. The hell? Fancy full plate armor. 2 fancy scimitars. Helmet. Alright, well, this guy's decked out. Let's see. How good is all this? +5 ring of protection, that's good. Amulet, supernatural armor, 5. So, give that away. Someone can probably use that ring. Yeah. Okay. What else we got? What are these gloves? Gloves of dueling. Okay, if the wearer has weapon training. So weapon training. Hey. When it's wielding a weapon, it gives a bonus to increase that bonus by +2. So definitely put that on me. Right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll hand these harm preventers to someone else. You? Dual wielding scimitars? Looks like it. They're +4 scimitars. They're not bad. +4 is pretty good bonus. What else did this guy have? Mithril full plate +4. We can give that to her. All right. And last is the Staff of Extinguished Flame. But you don't have Disarm. No, it just... I have weapon training. It increases my bonus by 2. Read it off. Info. These gloves grant their wielder a +4 bonus to combat maneuver defense against disarm attempts. So anything trying to disarm me, this improves my chances. I don't need disarm. I just need to be holding a weapon, and this thing will help me in that regard. And then if the wearer has the weapon training ability, since I'm a fighter, I do. This increases my bonus with that weapon by +2, which, while wielding a longsword, I do. Let's see how many. Okay. Weapons do I have? I got weapon training for what again? Heavy blades. Yeah, heavy blades and axes. I don't know why I chose axes. That's good then. Yep. Alright. Now, what does this staff do again? This staff is covered in intricate carvings. You are not familiar with its symbiotic imagery, and the carved images are not from any of Golarian's religions. However, the images depicted on the staff do look similar to the religious iconography used by Sarenrae's worshippers, and this enables you to discern their meaning. The carvings promise healing to those who suffer, but any power the staff may have possessed is long gone. Oh. Okay, so it's a quest item. I'll probably be able to power it up again. Let's loot the rest of this place. We got Masterwork Rapier. An easy to pick chest.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Let's see. More stuff here. It's close to that time. Oh, wait, what time is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright. Probably. Fighting that guy off is pretty much a good spot to stop, so. Alright. For the usual all off to everyone, thank you for stopping by. I'll be on tomorrow with more Wrath of the Righteous. If I stream anything else, I don't know yet. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. And until then,